Last presentation of the day of our EcoFlow Delta. This is the Delta Max, and for many of you, this product may be familiar. To many of you, you may have already bought one of these over the past couple of years. This is a power station. When you think of a generator, when I say generator, you probably think of something that's kind of big, bulky, noisy, takes gasoline, lives outside, very expensive. Well, this is a next generation power station. So if the lights go out, if the power goes out, we can get back to normality real fast, because this being the Delta Max 2000, it will power 99% of the appliances. That means the refrigerator, it means the fan, it means the washing machine, it means living life normally. This is a product that every home in America should have. It means that it's something that gives us that sense of empowerment and less vulnerability. I want to go over the pricing for the Black Friday special. When you order today, you are gonna save the most amount of money I believe I've ever seen. In fact, it really, other than being called a Today Special, it is a Today Special. We're doing 42% savings. So for every order, we're gonna take this down to the lowest price I've seen it at, $14.99, down from $2,600. And we're gonna include the solar panel. The solar panel's really important because this allows you to recharge that whenever you want. Outside, the rays of the sun will charge this up and power this infinite, of course, power for free. We've got a lot to tell you and a lot to share with you. Obviously, I'm gonna keep jumping on in with this price because we've sold so far. What's the exact number, please, producer Rocky? 1,571 on this Black Friday. So folks that have had this in their shopping cart, have been thinking about it, they are pouncing today because the savings are so big. Yes, we've got the free shipping. Yes, we've got the 5 Flex. Yes, it's the lowest price of the season on a product that realistically we should all have. Here to tell us more about it, the voice of EcoFlow, Mr. Justin Hyatt. Justin, it's great to have you. I know you're in our other studio right now. Justin, this is in so many ways a non-negotiable. We all need to have a backup plan, right?
We do, and you know, if you've ever seen me do any of these presentations, I always say it's a matter of if, it's not a matter of when. We're gonna be out of power, and it could be for any reason. It could be a down power line, it could be a squirrel, somebody hit one of the posts. We never know, but what we can do is we can actually control now, finally, having that power at home, which before has never been something that any of you who lived in an apartment or lived in a condo had the ability to do. So that's one of the biggest reasons why EcoFlow has become so popular as a brand. But now we're offering the second most powerful power station that we have right here. And all you need to do is press one button to turn it on. That's it. You don't have to pull crank, you don't have to worry about the gas, you don't have to worry about propane, but the reason why I'm in the kitchen, because I want to tell you that this is going to power 99.9% of your home appliances. So, what's the big appliance that we were just thinking of, even yesterday and today? Probably got a lot of leftovers inside of your refrigerator right now after Thanksgiving, hundreds of dollars. Before a hurricane came, we had $300 worth of food in our in our refrigerator, but we had to leave. Here's one thing I want to show you really quickly. Refrigerator is off. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in really quick. In just a few seconds, that refrigerator is gonna be powered on, and not just for a little bit. This is gonna be able to power, a full-size refrigerator for up to 30 hours. 30 hours. Now, how about this? When we say this is gonna be able to power 99% of our home appliances, it's because not only can we do refrigerators, but we can do heating elements like a full-size microwave. So I want to take you over here. So instead of just keeping our food cool, we also want the ability to keep our food hot, or to actually heat our food with a heating plate, an air fryer, or a full-size microwave. And one of the things I want you to see after I turn this on is this can run appliances up to 3,400 watts of power, but you don't have to guess. You don't have to sit there and wonder how long is it going to power that for? How long or how many watts is it using? Because on that display, it's telling me every bit of information that I need. It's gonna tell me right now I can run that microwave for a full hour. So what does that mean? That, hey, look, if I need to heat my food up, if it's been days on end where I'm just tired of having cold food, I'll be able to do that. And I want you to see right here, almost 1,900 watts, that microwave is gonna turn off. That's gonna start to calculate again. By the way, that's not minutes, that's hours. So now we're looking about 40 hours with that refrigerator plugged in. And then of course, all of the creature comforts. You know, what we're doing is we're in the kitchen, but we're running this in the kitchen. You can't do this with a gas or propane generator. To just have a light and a fan right here running inside of your home, instead of having, Adam, an extension cord from outside all the way through a window or a door inside, this is gonna power not just all of the appliances in your kitchen, but of course, everything in your home, which we're gonna be talking about throughout the presentation.
This is so new and so different. And such a new sense of technology that it really takes a minute to sink in, because when you think about alternative power, when you think about backup power, you do think of a regular traditional gas generator. This is something that is at a next level. So throughout the course of the show, we're going to give you ideas, and some of it will focus on fun. Some of it will be going camping, or maybe taking this with you to the beach, to the park, having power wherever you are. Maybe it's the RV or a camper van. I mean, there's so many great options to have portable power. But for all of us who live in this great country who have struggled with issues, whether it be wildfires or hurricanes or floods, any type of natural disaster which has knocked the power out, well, you know when you're sat at home and the power goes out. The first sign is, you kind of look, you sit, you wait a minute, and you hope it's going to come right back on. And then when it doesn't, you kind of get up and you go over to the window and you look outside. The next door neighbor's not got any power either. And after 30, 40, 50 minutes, an hour, then you start to realize maybe this isn't going to come on anytime soon. And then we start to worry about all the food that we just bought that is in the refrigerator, that food that can spoil. We start to think about the member of the family that has medicine that has to be refrigerated, or somebody that relies on a medical device that requires power. We start to think about how we're going to get our information because the television's not working, or how we're going to go online because the modem and router, the laptop's not working. How do we get power? EcoFlow delivers that power in a system that is truly phenomenal. Okay, so with that being said, we have a lot to get to and a lot to talk about. It's not just big savings on the EcoFlow tonight. You know I said 42% off, that's the biggest I've ever seen us do. We're also doing additional mega savings, so Black Friday, on the additional solar panel and additional battery. So just to give you the pricing, just so you've got it, the extra battery is down from $1,600 to $899. I mean, this is a gigantic discount. And the same with the